All right, hey Capricorn. So I am just doing a quick energy check-in for those of you who are on a twin flame journey. This is going to be different from any one that I've ever done before, and it's going to be super fast. All right, so the blue deck is going to represent the masculine, and the red deck will represent the feminine energy. I'm going to pull the current separate energies, how masculine is faring right now in life, how feminine is faring right now in life. I'm going to put them together, and then in the 5 phases between now and 30 to 60 days, you're going to know where you're sitting and how it's going to unfold in the next 30 to 60 days. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys this right now. Nobody's getting married in the next 60 days to their twin flame. All right, but that's fine. There's huge positive shifts being made in all of these connections, you guys. That's why I wanted to do this. I read something and I was like, oh, I'm going to do a collective read for y'all. All right. Capricorn. Wow. So Capricorn masculine is doing phenomenal right now. Masculine energy. Wow. Okay. So here's what I feel with the masculine energy. We have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this is a desire to want to communicate. All right. I feel like there is the masculine in this connection recognizes the twin flame dynamic. There's a lot of positive cards, and it's almost like with the major arcana that's coming out, masculine knows that this is a divinely guided union, leaving it up to the universe. Masculine knows who his empress is. That's divine feminine energy. So divine feminine energy on the masculine's mind. All right. Knowing that this has to be a transformed union. There's got to be transformation in each life independent of each other before we can actually come into union. But with this right here, masculine knows who his person is. All right. As much as he wants to rush in and grab feminine, he does recognize the journey. He recognizes the soulmate. He recognizes the twin flame, leaving it up to God and the universe to bring the connection together, because ultimately masculine wants the happily ever after, and he knows that the only way he's going to get it with this connection is to leave it in the hands of the universe. Now, if I am speaking to a female, you could just be the masculine. You could represent the masculine energy in this. All right, it could be roles reversed, but I just got to let you guys know that just because you're a female does not mean that you couldn't be more resonating with the masculine energy. Okay, I had to pause, you guys, because I got something going on with my head, and I have a wicked cough. I think it's sinuses or allergies. So down here we have the feminine energy, and so 10 of Cups, you know, that's that wish fulfillment. That's the wish fulfillment that we all want: the happy life, happy wife, happy kids. Right? That's the end. That's what we want. That's our vision. But with the 8 of Pentacles coming through, that's about working on that dream and that wish. Okay. Because it's coming in reverse, I feel feminine is not quite something is not working out for the feminine in this case. All right. And it could be that the wish fulfillment, the happy life, is not working out in the feminine's favor right now. Masculine was recognizing what's going on. Feminine energy is not. Okay. So if you are a female and you resonate more with the masculine, but you do identify as feminine, it's roles reversed. But what I feel is going on here is 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So the wish fulfillment is not working out for the feminine right now. So feminine pulls back her energy, so she's being secretive. Maybe masculine is not hearing from her, or roles reverse. But with the moon card coming through under the feminine, she's not talking. She's kind of being secretive, and I feel like masculine kind of knows. Masculine energy is very, very positive and mature, so masculine energy is aware. All right. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles coming through. So what I feel is happening here, Capricorn, it could be that this is a fire and earth sign combination, Sagittarius and Capricorn, all right? Because Capricorn does represent the Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius represents the King of Wands. So it could be that, you know, there's something underneath on the feminine side that she is dealing with that is outside of the lines of the masculine. All right, so, you know, and that could be where this miscommunication is coming through. So these energies come in reverse on the feminine side. So what this is telling me is potentially somebody who can't stand on their own 2 feet, somebody who has to rely and depend on somebody else. It's almost like, you know, feminine. Queen of Pentacles is a very independent energy, but right now it's like she's having to rely on an energy that's not being honest and forthcoming. It could be too, feminine is in a not a third party, but with a karmic right now. All right, so that's just right now. That's what she's dealing with right now. So what we're gonna see right here is how these cards are lining up. So you're gonna know where you identify with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 within your connection, okay? All right, so with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups, I feel like this is where you guys kind of you move in. Not move in physically together, but you move towards each other, and you recognize that wish fulfillment is here. With that Knight of Swords, that's somebody who takes action. That's, I feel, you guys recognizing the connection or wanting to hurry up and move it along, especially, you know, depending on how long you guys have known each other. All right, wanting to move it forward, but it's not coming fast enough. Okay. With the Empress and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is the feminine, recognizing that she's the feminine, but I almost feel with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is a feminine not putting in the work on her end. So knowing that there's still some things that need to be worked through or worked out before we can make union happen. All right, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse says feminine, she's still got some things to work on. All right, so we're going to flip the Eight of Pentacles around because I do feel feminine. She's going to recognize or wake up to, okay, I know who I want to be with. I know what I need to do to make this happen. So where we've seen in a reverse before, I do feel like when, you know, I do feel like she is going to come out of that energy, but you guys still might even be stuck in this where you're not quite sure, you know, you're not quite sure what's going on with this person. They got work to do. You guys recognize that. You guys are both aware of it, but you're not seeing any work come through. Okay. But with the Death card and the Moon card, this is transformation. So I do feel like you guys are going to be in this period where you hadn't seen progress before with the feminine. You guys are going to see a transformation of that. So basically where you're not really sure what's going on with the feminine, secrets, maybe, you know, you're feeling like the energy is being pulled back, that energy is going to be transmuted. It's going to be transformed. You are going to see a rebirth of the connection to where you guys are coming out of that night and into the day. Okay, so you guys are going to see light at the end of the tunnel. It's just being patient right now, especially if feminine has a situation that she's trying to get out of or end. There is going to be transformation, but you're not going to know all the details, masculine, because it's really not your obligation to know. Okay, but just know that it is going to be worked on, and that situation is going to be transformed. All right, we have Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands in reverse. And I feel I'm going to kind of swap this, because even if the feminine is dealing with a karmic partner, I do feel that's where the universe comes in and kicks in. All right, so let's just say that King of Wands energy is the karmic, and we're going to flip it up right for the divine, because ultimately I do feel that the feminine, she recognizes, you know, what the connection is. She recognizes what the masculine is, but it is going to take the hand of fate to step in, and that's what divine timing is all about. All right, so and the King of Wands energy to me is just that passionate, that fiery energy, having that love and confidence within each other. All right, and that's what you guys are going to see being built and restored within the connection. So I kind of feel like you guys might be hanging back here, but just know in the next 30 to 60 days there is going to be a realization. All right, and fate is going to step in. And even if fate comes in, just to clear that, if you don't like to be associated, you know, the masculine, if the masculine doesn't want to be associated with that and you're here watching, no, I'm not, that's not my sign. Just know that the universe is going to step in, all right, and place you guys how you need to be placed. With the Sun card coming through and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this energy right here is telling me that, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, the feminine, is not able, or it feels like she's not able to stand on her own 2 feet, you know, independent of the karmic partner, or there's still things that need to be worked on. But just know that the sun is going to be shown, it's going to be shine on that. All right, and you know, with these energies, Capricorn, there is going to be a lot of communication that comes through. I don't necessarily, even if you're going through a little moon moment where you're not hearing from them, I feel like the phase is going to be very, very short. It's going to be very brief, okay? You guys are going to start communicating about what it is that the female is working on, the feminine is working on, sorry. You guys are going to be communicating about what steps they're on, but you know, there's no need to rush it, because, you know, happiness is awaiting. You're actually going to be receiving some news, Cap, that makes you guys equally very happy. And I do feel like it's a lot of it weighs on the feminine, all right, where maybe things were not happening and she was being the opposite of a Queen of Pentacles, which is somebody who is able to make shit happen. You're gonna see that with your feminine, okay? So let me just pull a little message card, a little side note. So we have, your soulmate's love surrounds you this very moment. Stop and feel it. Unconditional love glowing through the eternal flame of oneness. A spiritual union of 2 souls radiating light for the entire world to feel. You see that? You guys are coming in. I do feel like there's a very, very huge recognition in this. The feminine just has some things she needs to clear, but just know that passion, you know, that you guys have, the inspiration, the love, the understanding. I feel like there's a lot of understanding in this connection. You guys are going to see that shine back through if you guys have not had that lately. All right, love you guys. Comment, let me know what you're experiencing.